What's up everybody, Stark5 here, coming at you guys with yet another video. And today's video I just wanted to talk real quick about, in case you haven't heard it, I forgot how recent this news is. It's probably fairly recent, but anyway, Bungie just recently announced how you can't play Destiny's multiplayer straight out of the box. You're first gonna have to unlock the multiplayer through playing the single player campaign. And some people for some strange reason were angry about this. I have no idea why, but basically I just want to give you guys my thoughts about it. And pretty much I don't mind. Like I really have no problem with having to unlock the multiplayer for the game. I was gonna play the single player for the game first anyway. Like that's usually what I do with like every game that I play that has multiplayer to it. Most of the time, just I'm more of a single player type of person myself anyway. So I always play the single player to games first. Even if they have a multiplayer, I always play the single player first. Just to for one thing, get the feel of the game and the game's mechanics, and figure out how the game feels and all that, and get a feel for the weapons, how the weapons work and all that stuff. And just more importantly, just to experience the story and see what the campaign is like and that stuff. I mean, these developers put time and money and stuff into the single player campaign, and just playing only the multiplayer and it's not experiencing the campaign, that just leaves out half the game. Like you're essentially paying $60 just for you're essentially paying $60 for half a game if you play just only the multiplayer, just mainly the multiplayer. You don't ever really touch the single player, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people would do with Call of Duty or whatever. So like if more games were to do something like this, I wouldn't mind it. Like if more games that had like single player and multiplayer. And if more developers were to make it where you had to unlock the multiplayer through the single player, I really wouldn't mind. I mean, like I said earlier, when I play games, the majority of the time I play the single player first, not only to get the feel of the game and how the mechanics of it and stuff, but just to experience the story and see what that's like. Because I'm more of a single player gamer type of person. So yeah, I really don't see a problem with Bungie having to unlock the multiplayer through the single player campaign. It's really not that big of a deal, honestly. Like I read that and heard about it. I was like, okay, cool. I was planning on playing the single player first anyway, so I don't have a problem with it. And then I haven't seen anyone say this myself yet, but if people really are like not gonna buy the game just because you have to unlock the multiplayer, that's retarded. Like you need to just not even play video games at all if you're gonna act like that. But yeah, pretty much like I have no problem with it. That's basically it. And if more games were to do something like this, where you had to unlock the single player, it wouldn't bother me either way. Play a single player first anyway, because you know me. Like when it comes to video games, and me personally, when it comes to video games, I don't care what it is. When a new video game comes out and I get that game, I don't care what. I'm going straight to that single player. Straight to that single player, baby. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole having to unlock the multiplayer for Destiny. It's no big deal to me, but why don't you guys leave some thoughts down in the comments below and tell me what you guys think. Do you really don't mind that you have to unlock the multiplayer? You're gonna play the single player first anyway, or does it really bother you that you have to actually try to unlock the multiplayer for the game first? Which like I said, it doesn't bother me. I think more games should do this actually. If people want to play multiplayer so bad, make them experience some of the single player, and make them earn it. If they want to play the multiplayer so bad, make them earn it. And then they can see the hard work that the developers put into the single player, because the game isn't just not all games are just multiplayer. Some games out there that have multiplayer have a really great single player, so yeah, I have no problem with it, but you know, just leave some comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'm Stallion35, and I'm out. Peace. Please don't forget to leave a rating, comment, and subscribe. You know, I just thought about something. What if Call of Duty were to start doing something like this?